Hey guys, we are going to speak to the sign of Cancer for the month of September 2025. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please check your Moon and your Rising placements for deeper resonance. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts, so please check whatever your sidereal placements are, okay, on my channel, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it, Cancer, and see what my ancestors know and what they understand and what they've gathered as far as information for this month of September forecast. We do have a Pisces full moon eclipse, okay? So that is going to be a bit intense for some of us, for some of you, especially if you have Pisces in your chart somewhere. So let's go ahead and see Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, exactly what you guys, what my ancestors have to say to you guys regarding this month of September and how you can build a life of success in this month of September. How can you heal? How can you cleanse your aura? How can you cleanse yourself? How can you do better? And maybe also look at what you are doing better in for this month, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, ancestors. Ooh. Okay, so you have Hina, freedom, and then you have White Tara, purifications. So you have purification, and then we have focus on your strengths. Apollo. So there could be some of you guys have been kind of down about something in your life that has caused you to kind of revert your attention only to your weaknesses, or maybe you've been feeling like this for a very long time in your life, Cancer. And now is the time to really look at what, yes, of course you have weaknesses, we all do, but where at in your life are you strong? And kind of shift your focus and zoom in and magnify that. Make that your primary focus for the month of September. Because when you shift your focus to that, you will see that's where your freedom and liberation lies. There's a lot of cleansing and purification within that idea of, okay, I may be weak, but there are things that I am good at. There are things that I'm strong in, and let me just go ahead and focus on that. If you have someone surrounding you or people surrounding you who kind of remind you more of your weaknesses than your strength, you probably don't really want to give those people your time anymore, because that's not fair, right? So let's go ahead and see more. But I do see September for a lot of people, not just you, Cancer, but since we're talking about you, it's a lot about freedom. It's a lot of this eclipse that's happening this month is very powerful, and it is clearing out a lot of bad juju, bad energy. But at the same time, you can find yourself stuck for a while because of life-changing epiphany. Pisces got this one, lapis lazuli. So there's definitely something here regarding your support system from the cosmos, from your ancestors, from, you know, your creator. We have passion and purpose. Another bluish purple card. That's rubellite. Yeah, it says your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So Cancer, there is definitely something that you're very talented in. There's something that you've really wanted to do for a long time. Some of you guys are very intuitive. You guys are really in touch or in tune with your spirit. But I'm just getting, there's something that you really have been wanting to do for a long time, but you may have felt a bit blocked by something else. And that's where focusing on your strengths lie. This is where clearing your life and your energy of doubt, of fear, anger, resentment, holding any grudges, that is definitely a big block as well. If you're angry with someone and you're still holding grudges and you're still talking about them in a negative way, you are kind of putting yourself in a prison. that is made up of that person's name. You're blinding yourself by always talking about this person. So if you're talking about somebody else that you don't like, or if you're constantly focused on how someone did you wrong, that is your focus. You're not focused on your strength. You're not focused on your growth. You're focused on that person. Okay, so for those of you, if there are grudges that you're holding on to, it's blocking you, and you cannot expect your life to get any better or expect to really enjoy the things that you desire when you're not focused, when you're not focused on what you want. So if you're not focused on what you want, you're focused on something else or somebody else. Let's keep on going, you guys. You guys have a passion for something. Could be something with creativity, could be something with math, it could be something with science. You know, it could be anything. Travel. You can have a passion for taking care of people, healthcare, or, you know, mental health care. I don't know, but there's definitely something here that you really want to do. You really have been focused on this, but now it's time to really shift your focus and zero in on what you really want, and stop allowing these distractions to detour you and to detour you from this abundance here. Ooh. Yeah, some of you guys, there's a soulmate here, or some type of individual who you have a very close relationship with. If there is not a soulmate that you have a close connection with, like a deep spiritual connection with, then this is what's coming in for you in September. For some of you, there is a new wave of people and your soulmate is among them. You have enchantment. So yeah, there is somebody who kind of, you feel like they have a spell over you, or this is how they feel about you. You guys can't shake each other. Yeah, we have manifestation. It showed itself twice. So there is some type of a connection that you attracted somebody. Is this a toxic relationship? I don't know. Is this a good relationship, a healthy relationship? I don't know. However, it depends. If you're working on focusing more on your strengths and healing yourself and letting go of the past, letting go of grudges, letting go of anger, letting go of like deep sadness, what have you. You could be going to therapy, or, you know, something. You could be going through like a huge healing journey of understanding yourself so that you can heal your heart, your mind, and your soul. So if you're doing all of those things, this, you know, this soulmate connection, or this connection you have with someone or other people, because it's not just one soulmate you have. I don't believe that, but there's something involving this person or these people. Okay. And every single, in this lifetime, you made it very clear in your soul that you want this person to meet you somewhere within your life. So you could be with this person now, or this person is going to end up showing up. Again, it does not have to be romantic. It can be. It can just be a very beautiful friendship. Okay. Or it could be a family member, but this can also be a childhood friend that you haven't seen in a while. I don't know. But there is someone here who is involved in all of this, within this journey of yours towards success. Okay. It's quite possible that you and this individual are going to heal together. You guys are going to grow and live a beautiful life together. Quite possible, but it's not giving me much else. So only you guys know what's going on within your relationship with a specific person, or with someone you have a very spiritual or deep emotional connection to. But again, you see this person, or you both see each other as very enchanting. It's like, again, like there's a spell that was put over you, and that's fine. But at the same time, you still have a job to do here, Cancer, within your life, towards your future. So just make sure that this relationship you have with someone is not too obsessive to the point where you're missing the whole point of your existence down here. You can still love them and cherish them and have that deep connection, but in the month of September, you really need to make sure you're focusing on, you know, your success and your abundance and your prosperity here. Because sometimes soulmates, they can get in the way of that, okay? If they become too obsessive, or if they feel that you're not supposed to do better than them for whatever reason, I don't know. But just be careful with that. But if it's not obsessive and it's healthy, then, you know, even all the reason why, you know, you have much more time and space to focus on yourself. All right, let's see for some September ancestors, the month of September of 2025 for Cancer. For the sign of Cancer, what more? We're going to pull from one more oracle deck, and then we're going to jump into the tarot really quickly, you guys. For Cancer ancestors, ancestors of light, messengers of light. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you have honey, so ambrosia. So I'm really getting that this is like very delicate, very luxurious type energy. Some of you guys, Cancer, you want that luxurious type energy. You want that luscious, like honey-like richness to your life, right? You want that. You want fine things. You want sparkly things, or again, very, very luscious type of energy. And you and your, if you have a partner or some type of, you know, again, a very close relationship with someone, they're kind of the same way. You know, there are others of you, maybe you're living a very beautiful life with somebody, or you live with certain luxuries that other people may not, you know, be able to, you know, they may not have. This is a beautiful time for you to, especially if you're a woman. Especially if you're a woman. If you are a Cancer woman, life, you know, it's in the books for you. It's written for you to embrace this honey type energy, this luscious type of luxurious energy in your life. However, you need to make sure that your attention is on the right things. Keep your eye on the prize here. Yeah, a lot of freedom, a lot of power here, a lot of purification here. Again, I'm still getting some of you guys, this is a good time to take care of your health. So if you need to detox your body, maybe do a fast, what have you, please do that. Please do that. Okay, they're not giving me anything else. Ancestors, is there anything else you would like for Cancer to know from this deck? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like they're kind of being very, straight to the point. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so we have garlic for repel, and then we have cinnamon for reignite. So you have some energies that are sticking to you, and they're not energies that you want to stick to you, Cancer. And again, I'm still getting like this soulmate connection, or whoever this is. There's some type of a deep rooted connection that could be getting in the way. Bottom of the deck, we have banishment, black pepper. So if you are working on yourself, it's quite possible that there are some dark energies or toxic energies attached to you and another person together, and you guys need to work together to get rid of these sticky, icky energies off of you guys. But if your person is not really open to doing that for themselves, you just need to do it for yourself. So in order for you to really rekindle your passion for your whatever work that you want to do, whatever career you want, whatever passion project you have in store for yourself, you really need to cleanse your life. You need to cleanse your body. You need to get rid of energies that are sticking to you and holding you back and slowing you down. Again, and for others of you, if this is a relationship and you're trying to rekindle passion within the relationship with you and somebody else. There's some cleansing that needs to take place, okay? You guys need to go out on a date. You guys need to focus. And others of you, if this is a relationship, maybe you need to focus on the strength of your relationship with your person. Focus on that, you know, focus more on, okay, and if this is a business partnership, same thing. Focus more on, okay, how are we actually, where are our capabilities? Where do our capabilities lie, instead of focusing more on this isn't right, that's not right, that's not right, this isn't right. Focus on your strength within a group of people or within a relationship. So if this is romantic, if you're trying to ignite like passion within a relationship and trying to get back to the purpose of why you were with this person, you really need to take the time to have some conversations. Maybe, again, going to get some spiritual advice, going to some type of life coach, some type of therapy, or some type of, you know, individual who can professionally help you and your partner. Okay, but there are some toxic energies that need to be stopped completely, and you may need to have a conversation with your person about this, whoever this person is. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot really quickly, you guys, and then we will conclude your reading. Ugh, my chair keeps on getting pushed backwards. I'm sorry. Let's see, you guys. Let's go ahead and see exactly what's going on with the tarot. But with this freedom card, I'm really getting, you guys are really being held down by somebody. And you just kind of want to, especially if you're a female, we have the Empress here. If you're a female, you're really feeling held down, held back, anchored, feeling a bit stagnant, feeling like you're just being slowed down. Yep, Queen of Wands. Some of you guys, there is a Leo involved, or someone that you, again, very fiery in nature, a firecracker of sorts. You know, maybe you also have somebody who has a lot of experience in life. They've been through a lot. You also have somebody in your life it does not have to be a romantic partner. I feel like this is somebody you really just want to move forward smoothly with them. And there could have been some type of fallout. I don't know. But some of you guys, you're dealing with a Leo in your life. Again, it could be a friend, a family member, or this is a significant other. But I'm seeing Taurus here. I see Leo with the Queen of Wands. Doesn't have to be specifically a Leo, but this person is very vibrant. They are very, like, they're funny. They have a good sense of humor. They're not afraid to be seen or heard. There's Leo energy again with the Six of Wands. So some of you guys, you're big. And then you have the Lion. Even though this represents Taurus, the Empress in the tarot, it's interesting that you have the Lion here. So some of you guys, Cancer, you have big time Leo in your chart, or you have a Leo woman here of significance. It could be a man too, but there's a Leo here for sure. And you're still, either they are still curious about you, or you're still curious about them. Some of you guys, they're spying on you, or they're looking at you on social media, or you're trying to get in contact with them somehow. But there might be a bit of a block there. It's like, if this is more of like a family member, if it's not romantic and it's more platonic, you still think about this person. You still really love them, and I'm seeing that you miss them. Queen of Discs. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's definitely a female for a lot of you here. Others of you, this is someone that you see almost like a mother figure. You see them as a mother figure. So this could be your stepmother. This could be your actual mother. This could be an older sibling, a grandmother. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Wands ancestors for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. But others of you, this can be your significant other. Maybe they're pregnant. Or maybe you see them as the mother of your children in the future. Whoever this is, platonically or romantically, you really care about them. I do see that. Okay, yeah, so there is some sadness here. What's going on, you guys? What's happening? Yeah, some of you guys, you're dealing with some great sadness surrounding a fire sign, or you're dealing with some great sadness surrounding a lack of freedom. Some of you guys, I'm getting like some mental illness going on, maybe within your family with somebody, or again, maybe it's your significant other. I'm not sure. Maybe this is you, maybe this is them. Six of Cups. What? Okay. This is definitely giving family. This is giving, if this is not like someone that you've known since you were a kid or someone that you've known for the past decade, like a romantic partner, this is a sibling or a parent. This is someone that you really, you want them back into your life. You really want to connect with them. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. You kind of just want things to go to be better. Or maybe this is someone else. We're talking about you, Cancer. I'm not talking about somebody else and what they're thinking or doing. I'm talking about you. So there are those of you, whether you admit it or not, you really do miss somebody, or you were really thinking about, there's something that really hurt you regarding an individual. And I have a feeling that it is connected to family or the household. We have the Eight of Wands, so there is some movement here. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your money and things like that, like you're healing, things are getting better. Things are definitely getting better. You have the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. So that's reliability, taking things one step at a time, building on a firm foundation. So yeah, Cancer, I do see justice. We have Libra here. So Venus is here big time. And then we have the Sun. More Leo energy. So Cancer, as you move forward towards your success, continue to cleanse your energy, continue to free yourself from the past. If there are any grudges that you're holding for someone, especially if they're really near and dear to your heart, or they are somewhat of like a karmic partner or a karmic connection that you have. This can be a friend, a family member, or a romantic partner. If I really get the sense that there is someone that you may have had a falling out with, or something that really hurt you about a relationship with somebody in the past, and you just kind of want to move forward from it. You want to feel better. I do see that in the cards for you. I do see that you are going to be moving forward quite quickly from this sadness. But the past still kind of haunts you, or you still think about this person. So I get the sense that there is an opening, there is an opportunity for you to actually connect with this person again. However, if you're more focused on what they didn't do or what they did, instead of focusing on, okay, how much have they helped me, right? How good of a friend or family member have they been to me? If you're more focused on like, you did this to me, you did that to me, you don't listen to me, you don't this and that, like, I'm getting the sense that this person that you're thinking about, like, they have a lot of love in their heart. They are very mature, for some of you. But I get the sense that when it comes to you two, you guys can have like a lot of quarrels or something like that, and it can get really, really dicey really quickly. So I would say, if you're thinking about reconnecting with somebody, just keep the peace, Cancer. Keep the peace. If you're still holding on to grudges, you can't really expect this person to really want you back, or to, you know, you can't expect this relationship to come back together. Okay, and if this is somebody else doing this to you, where you've grown and you've matured and you've let go of the past, but they're still holding on, then there's nothing you can really do about that. You just kind of have to let them hold their grudge and move on from it. That's all you can do, you know? you can't do anything to help them. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. I hope that made sense. Things are going to get better. I do see that happening for your career. I see it getting better for your health. I see it getting better within your relationships if you really want that. So much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Cancer.